Hey, it's Steve Barcelo, Cryptozoology, Paranormal Museum. Another short video. I'm sitting around here messing around with this new cinema camera I've got, which is the Canon XC15. I'm noticing a focus issue with this camera, and unfortunately I have to use my phone since the screen doesn't flip around to see exactly how it's framing up. I'm going to have to hook up an external monitor or or plug it into a laptop with an HDMI or something. We're figuring it all out. Anyway, I still got my old Sony I can use. I'm trying to get off the phone. The phone's a pain in the butt. My biggest issue there as a vlogger and doing the stuff I'm doing, so I'm trying to step up the quality, the audio quality. You're going to still hear some noise in the background. I got fans going on in the museum. We're hot. The AC's pooped out, waiting for some components to come in. But anyway, so I'm experimenting with this. So bear with me. I apologize. Some are a little dark. I was doing some card openings yesterday. I mean, like here, I can't even see if it's in focus because I can't see the screen. So, but I noticed the focusing, and this room's not super dark. I mean, here, let me turn this light up. Give me a little extra light, and maybe that will help the focusing. I don't know. We're gonna have to play with it. Everything's a learning process, but. Anyway, yesterday I was following up on a little conversation we had. I was talking about multiple things going on in town. I have a town hall meeting today. I'm the town commissioner in town of Littleton, North Carolina. I'm the mayor pro tem. The mayor stepped down, so I've got his duties now for a while. So busy trying to run a museum. I got a new building. We was painting murals on the outside. I'm doing plumbing, electrical work inside. Redid the plumbing ends. At least the toilets are working. HVAC, got to get that in, put a mini split in, just never ending. Hence why I'm all clammy and sweaty here. I'm going to turn the fan back on as soon as I'm done with this. A little brief conversation. I talked about some of the Metazoo stuff. I've been out of it. Still selling it. We have it in the museum. We have still wilderness, a little bit of everything left at this point. But like I said the other day, as I was shooting a video in here, I wasn't sure what was going on. I've been out of the loop. And I went on to some of the other content creators, and I was seeing all this kind of dissension amongst the ranks. All kinds of problems. Issues with this, issues with that. And so I was kind of blown away. I didn't realize that, there were so many unhappy people. I know there's been issues with the resell of Metazoo, not to the standards of Metazoo itself. Basically, the big thing was dumping. Selling stuff ridiculously cheap, which sucks for someone like me. I'm not a card shop. I'm a museum. The only reason I sell Metazoo is Mike brought us in. Matter of fact, I guess everyone knows a story about that. Mike was giving Kickstarter out originally some booster boxes, cards, and displays, things like that, to cryptozoology museums and I guess a few other types of museums to get us interested. To get some people in the field interested in the game based on cryptozoology. I was interested. I've kind of got hooked. I was never into a card game before. As you guys can tell by the way I handle cards, people are horrified. Put on gloves, put it in the sleeve, But I love it. I mean, I find enjoyment in busting packs and stuff like that. I love the artwork too. The artists are just amazing. But beyond that, there's been some other issues there. Supply chain and distributors, and I'm not going to go into all the dirty laundry and don't care. But anyway, one of the things I mentioned yesterday, but I'd like to find out more like what's the future plan for Metazoo and how does it affect people like myself and true card shops. What are the standards going to be? How do they want us to promote it? What are the pros and cons, or how do they want to sell it to keep you obviously want to keep the brand going. If we keep Metazoo growing, we keep building the base to buy it, play it, collect it, whatever. That's a win-win for everybody, and obviously control the price somehow. So I reached out to Mike Waddell yesterday, and he responded this morning, and I said, I'd love to do that interview. We were talking about doing an interview, we just haven't gotten around to it because of all the craziness of his schedule and mine, and he said he'd love to. So I'm going to find out the time and date, and we'll set that up. It'll probably be a via Zoom thing, and we'll find out, unless I can get out to him, or if better yet, I get him over here to the museum, be great too. We'll figure something out. But at least we'll sit down with the man himself, and we'll see if we can ask some questions. So if you guys have questions you'd like me to ask him, just kind of like note them down here below. and I'll see what's going on. I'm not going to be offensive. I'm not here to attack him. I was a journalist. I'm going to be true and fair, and but basically, you're just going to ask common sense questions and try to answer questions that people haven't been able to ask. I mean, I've got questions myself. Like, I'm having trouble getting on Discord. It's some kind of weird glitch. I'm not the only one. Like I said in one of the previous videos, my intern, who I'm hoping to train to be metazoologist, she's a gamer. She's 16. She's a young kid and very sharp. But even she's trying to get in Discord. She's having the same issues. It wants to send you a passcode, and if it does, now I'm finally getting the passcode. When I type in, it says this is being used by somebody else. It's like, I don't know. I get to a certain point with technology, I just kind of pack it in. Like, this is my background, dealing with the video and stuff, and this technology's moved so far forward from what I'm used to. Here I'm wrestling with this camera here, trying to figure out what mics are talking to this and what's talking to that. And for this little camera, as much as I love it, it weighs a ton. And I'll try to show you guys the camera. I'll maybe do a quick walk around here too. But that's it. Just want to let you know, Mike did agree to the interview, so we're going to set that up. That's a big deal. Hopefully we can patch some bridges here, make some people happy. Let's keep Metazoo moving forward. Let's keep the game going. Let the gamers get the product. Let the resellers get it at a reasonable price and sell it for a little bit of a profit so they can make some money, so it's worthwhile. I don't sell online. I have no intention of selling Metazoo online. I've never even sold anything on eBay as far as, any gaming stuff. I sold one Kickstarter box, and that was to another card store who busted it up and sold the packs individually. I think he sold them for, I think it was $295. I don't remember exactly. But that was a deal to help bring money into the museum. I even told Mike I was doing it. And just the money would come in and wasn't profiteering on it, which I don't think he really cared at that point, but it was basically let him know it's going to go into the museum, and I was going to give Metazoo credit for him giving me the box to go back in. And I still have some Metazoo, some Kickstarter stuff left. I have a little bit of everything. I've got a little bit I wish I got more sample cards in the beginning. So, but right now the market's going down, not just on Metazoo, on everything. It's the economy, and that's why I'm having a hard time even getting a damn air conditioner. You just can't get parts and everything like that. So we're kind of suffering through this place. But it's a good time to buy. I mean, if you're into it, like now I'm looking at sample cards. Of course, I don't have any money right now because museum's hurting because people can't afford the gas to get out and the heat. And it's just, the economy's low. People are used to having money handed to them. The money's not there now. And businesses are having that same issue. I didn't take any of the money from the government. And but a lot of places did. And, all of a sudden you had all this extra cash coming in. People had extra cash to spend. All of a sudden, that's all dried up. So a lot of crazy things in the economy. But then again, I'm no economy expert, nor do I want to be or claim to be. I have enough time just dealing with the town budget. That being said, I'm going to wrap this up. Just give you a quick walk through the museum, just to kind of let you see this camera and how damn heavy this little sucker is. You're going to hear a lot of crazy noise because I have big fans. You can see this is tile that's going into the bathrooms. There's paint. Coming out of my office here, this is one of the big fans we have. This used to be a bar, used to be a church, used to be a package store, you name it. You can see these are what it was, 2 bathrooms. A friend came over and painted the bathrooms. But here you can see the camera. So I have it on a little base that I'm using. But anyway, let me go over in front of Stinky here, wrap this up. So just a little video letting you know I will get a interview going. We'll find out what's going on. Maybe we can clarify a few things. I think it would be good for us and Metazoo, and it'd be great just to talk to Mike. I haven't seen him since Crypticon. All right, folks, take care. Everyone be good to each other, and I'll talk to you soon.